always good. It's just always good. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, it's a busy day, so quick intro. I just want to show you some meals that I eat on a busy day, just so you know that you don't have to make everything from scratch. You don't have to make everything today either, and you can still get all the nourishment, all the deliciousness, all the protein, fiber that you want and need as well. So let's get right into these quick and easy recipes. This actually just came in the mail. I ordered this matcha at a company called Mellow Matcha, and I believe that the owner is also Japanese. She is a small business in Queens, I want to say. I'm like, let's go make a pumpkin spice matcha. And I'm going to Japan soon, which I'm very excited for a family trip. Definitely gonna try and vlog there so that I can show you like what I'm eating as well. But yeah, let's go try this. All right, friends, if you haven't made my pumpkin spice syrup yet, make it first. It's literally just 5 minutes. And let me tell you something. I am recording this post-Japan. I cannot wait for you to see my next matcha. I learned some things from the girlies, but happy to say all my matcha tips are spot on. I always soak my whisk in hot water first to make sure it blooms and doesn't break. Add my matcha, add my 175-degree Fahrenheit water, and then we're gonna whisk this in like an M or like a double motion back and forth for quite some times. I'll have all the measurements in the description box. Look how fluffy and beautiful that looks. And then we're just gonna layer our matcha now. So I'm just gonna add in my ice. You do not need this size tray, but it just looks cool. Some pumpkin spice syrup. I don't normally use this much, but I really wanted to go all in for the video. And my matcha, look how beautifully green that is. Pumpkin spice matcha is amazing, and having tried a bunch of matchas in Japan now, I can tell you that this brand is pretty good. And I add in soy milk just for some extra protein. This is the definition of a quick breakfast: hash browns in the air fryer, tofu scramble on top, your vegan feta on top of that. Again, if you have like some pickled onions, that would really take this to the next level. I was not about to make some today. Some everything bagel seasoning, and then just like some fruit on the side, you know, to get in that fiber. This hot sauce is wildly spicy, so I'm not adding a lot, but it tastes absolutely delicious. And this breakfast is actually pretty filling. Hi friend. So not every day is every single thing from scratch, and I know I've spoken about this in previous videos where like if you see me make tofu scramble, that's probably what I'm gonna end up having for like the next few days after. The hash browns are from Trader Joe's. If you want to make them from scratch, I do have I think 2 hash brown recipes on my website as well. Do not think that breakfast every day has to be a big feast. It can literally be, these are the stuff I have in my fridge and this is what I'm reheating for today. Still giving me that protein that I want, and of course the fruit is giving me the fiber that I want as well. I have a lot of computer work to do today, which is why you're in my office. Welcome to my office. I have some blog comments to answer, some emails to respond to. I will just take you along. This is probably gonna be like a what I eat in a day kind of videos. It is gonna be high protein, but not as like high protein. This is like giving fall comfort as well, but still finding ways to incorporate protein. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, and I'm gonna go work. Not me not doing a taste test. That's the time it always does when she's like really excited. Very good. Love the hash brown crispiness. I love textures. I love mixing textures in meals. It's okay. I love mixing textures in meals, so I love the crispiness of the hash brown, the creaminess, also like firmness-ish. Although this tofu scramble, I should add, I did try swapping like 2 tablespoons of the usual milk for 2 tablespoons of cream cheese instead. Huge difference. Super creamy. It was always creamy before, but it's like extra creamy today, so I'd highly recommend that. Plus the spiciness. This hot sauce is very spicy, but it has a really good flavor to everything as well. Fun fact, I made this sauce from before. It lasts very long in your fridge. It's literally just oil, tahini, garlic, nutritional yeast, capers. Of course, all the ingredients will be linked in the description box. Super easy to make, comes together, and it lasts in your fridge. So don't feel like you have to make this like on the same day. And you also don't need an immersion blender. You can just shake this up in a jar. I just like mine super smooth. And then I just make my Caesar salad. I promise you this is like really easy to whip up. Literally just a slice of sourdough with, and I used olive sourdough bread, into like crouton sizes. Add in a little bit of olive oil, some sea salt, some black pepper, Mix all of that together, and then you're just gonna throw that into your air fryer, I think for like 5 minutes basically. You don't want to do it too long, and you can also do slightly less, but I feel like that's just the perfect consistency for sourdough. Add in your dressing, your romaine lettuce, toss all together. This is just going to give you like a really good toss. Add on your vegan parm, your coconut bacon, your croutons, and I just add in some like tofu nuggets as well for like some extra protein here, with some fries on the side. You can also do sweet potato fries if you want more fiber. This is such an elite like lunch combo. I had this on repeat for several days in a row. Coconut chickpea curry is my it girl of dinners, always there for me when I need her, and always tastes delicious. I'm just grabbing everything from my pantry that I need. This dish is truly the definition of a one pot pantry staple kind of dinner. Yes, I added in a couple of extra stuff here like spinach, but that's like normal. You're always gonna have a little bit of leftovers in your fridge. And I also want to show you that you can always use a food processor if you don't want to chop anything up. I totally get that. I love this little chopper. But yeah, I have gotten thousands of comments on this recipe about how easy it is for everyone, whether they're in college or they're just like a working mom, whatever it is. Like, thank you for all your endless comments because it encouraged me to make it today. This recipe works with what you have. I didn't have enough tomatoes. I'm just adding in all the tomato stuff I have together. You're just gonna saute your onions. You can do this with your tomatoes, but I do them separately now. I'm just not going to change the recipe because a lot of people ask me to leave it the same. You're going to rinse your chickpeas. If you're using canned chickpeas like I am, you can add in your tomatoes now, all your tomato stuff, because I always get asked, can I use like tomato puree instead of like diced tomatoes? You definitely can. Going to be a slightly different texture, but as you're going to see here, it works perfectly fine. Just use what you have. I don't want you to feel like, especially for a recipe that's meant to be easy, you have to go out and buy more stuff. You're going to add in your seasonings. I like to make a little space to quote unquote burn my seasonings. It's going to really extract all the extra flavor from that and get it back into the dish basically. You're going to add in your coconut milk. I did not like this one. It came out whatever, but it's what I had in the pantry and I wasn't going to go and buy some more. And then you're just going to mix everything together. Let that saute down for about 12 minutes. You're going to add in your lime or your lemon, your spinach. It's ready. It's so fast and this tasted so good. You can go in with extras if you want here, but like this is like the definition of a simple beauty. Feel free to add in any leftover potatoes that you might have, carrots, any other veg. The sauce is just going to infuse into it. And I actually served this with some broccoli that I had on the side. I was also trying to use up everything that was in the fridge, so I literally just like steamed my broccoli in the microwave a little bit and just added in, I think, did I add in a little bit of that garlic powder, maybe some onion powder, but I think that's literally all I did here. And then I just served it with some rice on the side. As always, I go in with ridiculous amounts of rice for the video. But yeah, this tasted so good and I love doing my broccoli on the side. You could also make the broccoli in the curry if you wanted, just for like another flavor profile, or just mix the sauces together here. All right, ready to taste test. Always good. Which is always good. Oh wait, I had a little bit of hot sauce. Not that it needs it, but just feel like curry and hot sauce go hand in hand. This one is ridiculously spicy, so when you're gonna do a little bit. One of my favorite things about this curry is that it actually freezes really well. So if we know like we're going away, sometimes I like purposefully make an entire meal before and then just freeze some of it so that when we come back, especially if it's like a evening flight, then you just literally take it out of your freezer molds, put them straight into the microwave or back on the stove top. Dinner already done, and it always tastes just like this, so that's also a very big plus. I hope that you enjoyed this video so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I want to show you just like a more realistic look of what I eat in a busy day. If this was already frozen, then I would have literally just shown you me taking it out of the freezer. So I'll probably end up doing that in a future video since I'm gonna actually freeze some of it right now. This is just like a look at, you can still have nice full meals even if you're having a busy day. And I also want to show you that you don't have to do every single thing from scratch all the time basically, but you can have components of the dish that always are so that everything feels fresh and bright basically. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, comment down below, let me know which one of these recipes you think you're gonna make, or if you're gonna just follow like the whole day routine as well. And I would love if you could subscribe because I'm actually gonna be uploading a new video every week throughout the whole of fall, so you'll be seeing more recipes and more of my face as well. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.